back to Hopeless Optimistic Intuitive Tarot. I am here on a Saturday morning here in Kansas City where we've had a lot of snow. And I got a little message of a beware of deception coming into this. And so we're going to do things a little differently. I've got actually a new deck, an oracle deck that we'll throw at the end. But we're going to get just a general vibe feel this morning from the Pure Magic Oracle, okay? So what do we need to know about deception that's coming our way? I also feel like you're protected, but I also take the warning, use it however you like. All right, one more time, and then I'm just going to go in there. That's a lot, but we'll see what it is. Oh, that's interesting. So, the first one that came up is secret seances, which is spirit world messages, assistance, and memories. And then herbal craft, which is regeneration, plant medicine, and then raising winds, which is magical release, calling, intention, and stronghold. So, in relation to this deception and the feel that you are highly protected, that you are protected. Try and not set my sweater on fire here. I also don't want to block myself. So maybe we'll just know that they're there. Oh, maybe they can live here. Look at that. I have the technology. It can be done. Raising wind. All right. So we're going to start off today with the Priestesses of the Light deck and see what they have to tell us, and then we'll clarify. Deception can come in all forms. You think of the deception in Snow White with the apples, right? Comes in a pretty package. It looks good, but it's rotten to the core. So if it's too good, if it seems too good, it probably is too good. Is probably one of the things. And then just using your intuition. If your intuition is throwing up red flags, listen. Your spirits and ancestors and your guides want you to be protected, but you also have to make some choices on your own in all of this. So listening to those, I don't know, just the immediate feel like, oh, this isn't right. If it's not right, it's not right. And if it is, it feels it immediately. I'm telling myself this as much as anything else. Sacred purpose, eternal flame, ancestral legacy. And this goes to that intuition, like trusting that flame of knowledge that keeps your heart beating. All right, I think we got everything we need. River of blessings, so releasing constraints and balance. So I think in relation, again, to this original message that I woke up with about something not being what it seems like, a deception, that you have within you a true north. I know I say that a lot, but there is a true north within you that is a gift from those who came before you, that you need to honor at this time, because what you're blocking by not doing that is your river of blessings. That's releasing the constraints, just letting it flow through you. And so then it brings in your balance, which is basically like finding your core strength, because you can make your way through anything if you are strong in your resolve. At the bottom, wisdom. I just a conduit. We'll use our wandering star to clarify these. If there's any other information that we need to know, we'll get some general advice from the abyss, and then we'll go in with the Work Your Light deck for a little bit of additional guidance. All right. So easy. There are so many wolves in sheep's clothing out there. And people are not always going to be forthcoming because they have an agenda and they want to get their thing done. And that's understandable, but never at the risk of somebody else, because that just affects your karma. And why would you want to sow those kinds of seeds? Oh, look at that. So 7 of Wands, yep, it's a little bit of a challenge, and it requires your courage to stand strong in yourself. Believe in yourself. Be courageous in your conviction. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're coming from this balanced space. All right, there's a lot that just came out for River of Blessings. It's a river of information, and we also have a Page of Wands that flipped over. So releasing the constraints by opening up your river of blessings by being a good communicator. Good news is going to come in. You are in the right place to propel yourself forward through your education and your hard work. You are coming from a truly wise and loving place. And this is really for yourself. This is really for yourself. At the bottom of all of this, I think, is a little bit of a warning, right? So it's the reverse Ace of Swords, which is resistance to change, and the Moon, which can sometimes come with a little bit of deception. So don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. You have to allow space for your release. You need to be open to this river of blessings can flow through you. And the river of blessings comes with communication and achievement and your money. It's the Queen of Pentacles. But don't fool yourself. Don't get caught up in your own bullshit. I'll just say it. Don't get caught up in your own bullshit. As soon as you start hearing those old tapes start playing, shut it down. This is a time for a new perspective on the old ways. And I'm not saying to repeat history. I'm saying to connect with this inner light, this inner intuition, because that's going to be the truest guide. I'm battling my intuition right now. My intuition is right. I know it's right, but somebody's trying to lure me with money, and that's not always the most that could be a short-term solution, but it's not going to be a long-term one. Not going to make everything okay. And let's ask about this balance. Oh, and look, we've got a bunch. The Eight of Cups. Another change card, because change is coming in. And shift. So, like, I think in this particular thing, the balance is about shifting to your center. Oh, babe, look at this. The Hanged One. So about maybe taking a little time, thinking it through, reflecting, being in a place of being able to see everything, like everything, which is only punctuated by our friend the Hierophant. He's about, structure and knowledge and inner wisdom, and taking the time. You were tapping into that inner wisdom. Oh yeah. This came in upside down, and I do believe it's right to be upside down. Three of Pentacles. This is about, in its upright, it's about working together and enterprise and success. And I feel like if you are not going to tap into this, you won't have it. So it's about finding the balance of, like, how can I be in that place? And then here we go, Strength card. So be strong in your resolve, be courageous. Reverse Seven of Swords, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself, because the right offer is coming in. The right offer is coming in. All right. Let's take a minute. Let's really think about this. There's somebody here who is tapping into their internal compass. Their internal compass, I often do talk about, is your intuition. That is in your internal compass. It doesn't have words. As soon as it has words, it's been sullied. So at the truest feeling, that initial feeling is the most honest and the right one. If it's not right, it's not right. It's going to require your courage to bring to light the river of blessings that are only impeded by your, I'm sorry, the river of blessings, which actually delivers the communication and achievement and results and loving, and you'll be loving and loyal in whatever this is, and it will reflect in your money. Don't deceive yourself. You don't have to make a change or a decision based on anything other than what the intuition says. And then into your balance, there is a shift coming. Remember that in the shift, you need to stay centered. The Hangman and the Hierophant, reflect, allow the structure and the knowledge and the wisdom of your inner compass. The reverse Three of Pentacles, which is saying that, yes, you are talented, but you don't need to give it up for anything other than the right thing. The Strength here to remind you that you are strong enough to not do that, that you don't have to compromise yourself. Seven of Swords reversed. Be honest with yourself about it, because what you would miss out on is this Knight of Cups, which is all about proposal and quest and prospect and being proud of what you do. Let's just get a little bit more guidance from the Abyss. We'll ask the Abyss what we need to know for next steps. What do we need to know for next steps, my friends in the Abyss? What do we need to know? It's really interesting here because it really came in this morning with this feeling of deception. And I think part of the deception is coming from an external, but I also think that part of that deception comes from being peppered by what the external is showing us and what the external is maybe offering as um, a temptation. And like I said, if it seems like it's too good, it's too good. Three of Swords, it'll be heartbreak. It'll be heartbreak. So this does not feel like the right, that's a lot, but let's take it. Nine of Wands, again, you are supported. Oh no, it's Ace of Wands. Holy crap, even better. You are the phoenix rising from the fire. You will regenerate in a new and beautiful way for yourself. You are in a new beginning. Eight of Pentacles, you're ready and willing to do the work. And, Five of Swords. This is one of those where I want to clarify this. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. Just one card, please. Again, I think this is part of the warning, is that it'll lock you up in a way that you don't need to be locked up. It's like you are on the precipice of something miraculous. And if you take that apple, two things came out. Okay, so if you take that apple, you are in kind of a hurting place. It's not, it's closed in, it is not celebratory, it puts you backwards. Underneath Five of Pentacles. You're out in the cold. So I highly, and the thing with the Five of Pentacles is always like, yeah, maybe this is how you feel, but like there's a person standing there that is willing to help you. So let's just get maybe a couple of these work your lights, because this went dark and I feel like really this is it's a warning. It's a warning, but better to have the knowledge of what's coming down the pike and prepare yourself. And know that you can have really amazing outcomes if you don't take the temptation. And I know that it feels a little uncertain right now. But from the ashes of disaster grow the roses of success. These cards are beautiful, but they're not very slippery and they don't jump out very, they're not, I don't know, it feels like I'm fighting them sometimes. So I may just do one more shuffle like the old-fashioned way and then just draw. You can see what's on the bottom. I can't, but we're going to look. Inner temple devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. That is that intuition. That is 100% accurate and in line with everything that we've been talking about. Trust your intuition. And then from the top, Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? And the age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. This is like a little bit of a test. It's a test. Sometimes the universe wants to see whether or not you've been paying attention. And that is fair. You are stardust after all, and you belong to the universe. You're part of it. And sometimes you got to do a system check and see whether or not a part is working. So, where are you being called to journey to? What is it that is making that hearth fire burn brighter? Because that is your true north. And you've been training for this for lifetimes. So do not let some bullshit slip you up. If it seems like it's too good, it probably is. You know what they say about you could put like lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. That's what I'm saying. All right. Well, I am sending so much love and light in your direction, and I'm so grateful for you tuning in. And that's all I got for you. Hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and life gives you what you put into it. True beauty does rise from dirt, death, and shit. Namaste.